Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm Xavier Smith, and today I'm going to talk about solving exponential equations. So let's start. First, 2x equals 128. I see 128, I say, oh, that's even, that might be a multiple. Well, 2 times itself a certain amount of times will equal 128. So let's just start. I gave you an even number here. It's just a good whole number. So 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 7. So x equals 7. Simple as that. Then 3 to what power equals 27? Well, if I think of 27, I say 3, 9, 27. Well, then x would equal 3. Then this is more like what you would get in an exponential equation because y equals a times b to the x. We already got the x value, which is very helpful because in this equation, it's not nice. You need to know what a logarithm is, so you would want to go watch my video on that. You want to be able to solve one of these equations without graphing. So y equals 2 times 5 squared is 25. So then y equals 50. Simple as that, right? If this is a decimal here, which it usually is, you're probably going to need a calculator. Then we have 55 equals 2 times 5 to the x. We flipped it around. So it's weird. First, we divide both sides by 2, right? So 55 halves equals 5 to the x. Then, as I said, you will want to know what a logarithm is. You could take a log of both sides, or you could take a log base 5 of both sides. You would need to know how to put a log base 5 on your calculator. So I'm just going to take a log of both sides, and it's not too bad. So log of both sides. Again, this is just if you're solving for this x here. You could always graph it and then look for this y. You could put 2y equals 2 times 5 to the x, and then y equals 55 and look for the intersection point. But I'm doing it with logarithms because I like logarithms. They're very fun. So one of the properties of logarithms is you can move this x out. So log 55 halves equals x log 5 divided by log 5 on both sides. Divide by log 5. And then x would equal log 55 halves over log 5. Yes, it's bad, but your calculator, this you would not do by hand. Well, I hope you don't. Use your calculator, just your straight up log button base 10, log base 10 of 55 halves divided by log base 10 of 5 equals x. So we have 2 more problems that you may see something like them. 3 equals x to the 1/3. So now we're solving for x in the denominator, which isn't too bad. So 3 equals x to the 1/3. What could we do using the properties of exponents to get rid of this 1/3? Because it means this 1/3 really means the third root of x equals 3. And I don't want to go searching for that. What you could do is you could put both sides to the third power. And that 3 times that 1/3 is going to give you 1. And x to the first is really just x. So then we have 3 to the third is 3, 9, 27. So it is 27 equals x. And if you think about it, the third root of 27 equals 3. So that's great. Now, one last equation. 2 to the 4th power times 8 squared equals x. Now what? We have different bases, so can we just not do anything? Are we down on our luck? No, we're not. We have to change these to be the same base. If you can't change them to be the same base, it's not going to work out. Again, in our properties, we had like a to the m times a to the n equals a to the m plus n. A was the common denominator. You have to have a common denominator here when you're multiplying. So I see this 2 to the 4th could be an 8. but usually it's not going to work out that simply. You are going to want to reduce this bigger denominator, well, not a denominator, bigger base to the smaller one. So 2 to the 4th times, if we think about 8 and we want to bring it down to a base of 2, well, 8 is really 2 to the 3rd power. So it is 2 to the 3rd squared. But our property of logarithm said that if it's 2 to the 3rd squared, like if there's m to the n, if it's base to the m and that m is to the n, then it is the base times, well, to the power mn. So multiply this 3 and this 2, and you'll get 2 to the 4th times 2 to the 6th equals x. And again, when we have the same base and they're just multiplied by each other, you add them. So this is 2 to the 10 equals x. You could simplify that, but I don't really feel like it. It's a big number. So thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you would like another video explaining some more exponential equations. But I will see you next time. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it.